I don't know what this is going to look like on my skin, but this is all looking very bright. So I'm not sure. So this is the blush filter in, is it Oob? Oob or Oob? It might as well be Ooby. I actually really like this color. I am just not sure about the powder yet, so we're gonna see. This blends in so nicely and this smells so good. Didn't think I was gonna like it, but I really love it. Let's see what this looks like. So I'm just gonna press into here. I'm really worried this is gonna look super, super pink on me, but this isn't as pink as I thought it was gonna be. This is not what I thought it was gonna be. Oh my God, it's so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna dust this off now. Okay, I love it. I love it. I'll be honest, I did not think I was gonna like that. I'm sold. Let's finish off with a little bit of faux filter. I am obsessed. I'm not just saying that, I actually really am, because I did not think this color was gonna look this good. And by the way, they are so right. It is amazing for tanned skin. So if you've got slightly darker skin, this is literally gonna look so pretty on you. Tell me what your thoughts are in the comments, and also tell me how you pronounce this. Recently, this is a mascara that I've been loving, and you may have noticed that I've been pretty stuck on a specific brand because I do still love it, but I tried this and I loved it, and I want to show you exactly why. I think what I love is it works so quickly. So I've got nothing on this side, and you can see I've obviously got one coat here. I just want to show you exactly how quickly this works. So this is a curled mascara wand. You can really kind of wriggle it into the root to get some good volume, and literally so quickly you get a result like this. I mean, that's pretty insane. It's pretty quick, right? I think the two main things that stand out about this mascara to me is one, how quick it is to achieve this kind of curled volume lash look. But secondly, it stays lifted all day. And there's a lot of mascaras out there that look amazing for the first like 30 minutes, and then later on they just fall flat, and honestly it's such a waste of money. So far there are two mascaras that I found that you don't have to apply so many layers to get the result that you want, and it looks amazing all day. So this is one of them. Of course, I forgot to tell you what mascara this is. It's the Le Magnetism by Gucci. There are some mascaras out there that lengthen your lashes just so much that it actually just doesn't look normal, but this is like a very natural finish that you get. You can layer it up if you want more volume, but honestly I feel like this is a great day mascara, but also a really good evening mascara. I'm going to add a little dot right to the end of my lash line. I'm not too worried about whether it's messy. It's just like a little dot or a little dash. If your lash line naturally droops down and you want a more lifted look, then apply the dot a little bit further in on the upper lash line. You don't need to go all the way down to the end of the lash line. Then you want to get an ultra fine brush. I'm using my Sigma E06 brush. There's nothing on this brush. And now we're just going to drag very lightly upwards. So I'm just skimming the skin. I'm not pressing too hard. Can you see now we've got that perfect ultra fine wing? We're going to do that again, just a little dot there. And then we're going to skim this over and drag it upwards and outwards. There you go. And that is literally the quickest ultra fine wing you're ever going to do. Okay, these are my three favorite mascara shades at the moment. I'm sorry, but how stunning is this blue? It's like a pop of color, but when you turn, it's like a flash of blue, and that's what I love about it. I'm gonna try a different shade now, and I absolutely love this next one. This next one is Burgundy. I love this one. This is a lot more kind of mysterious. I feel like someone's gonna look at you and be like, what color is that? What makeup are you wearing? Because it's not OTT, but there's something about it. This next one is Brown, and this is just a really soft everyday mascara. This is definitely my new everyday mascara. It's just a really easy way to keep your makeup looking low-key and not so harsh. Okay, so let me know what your favorite shade was. These are my three favorites. Brown's great for everyday. Burgundy is great when you want to just kick it up a notch. And blue is just when you want to pop a color, but you are not necessarily a colorful makeup person like me. Let me know which one you prefer. This is a lip blur, so basically it gives you this really nice smoked blurred lip. Super comfortable, doesn't even feel like I've got anything on. This is 201. It looks really bright, and it is really bright. I'm gonna blur this. I have added a little bit of a red lip liner because I can't handle a red lip without lip liner. I'm just going to blur the lip line. Okay, now that I've blurred the lip line, I actually like it. If you line your lips, blur your lips a little bit, and what that means is just use your finger to just smudge the lip line. It actually looks really good. Like, it just looks like a cherry stained lip, but you can still see your lips. You know, it doesn't look like there's so much product there. So I really like it. I didn't think I was going to like that. Okay, this is like the glossy one. Like, this is if you really want like a glossy lip, and this is super bright. So again, I don't know why I'm picking colors that I would not normally wear, but I guess it's all about being experimental. Very glossy, not gonna lie, I would still blot this. Yeah, there you go. I like to really buff the product into my lips. I just feel like it looks a little bit more lived in. Okay, are we feeling this? I'm not sure about this one, but I do love the feel of it. Even if it doesn't suit me, it doesn't mean it's not going to suit you. My favorite has to be the Inks Blur. They're comfortable, they look really lived in. You could probably apply it on the go without worrying about anything going anywhere. So yeah, let me know in the comments which one was your favorite. This is a lip blur. So basically it gives you this really nice smoked, blurred lip. Super comfortable. Doesn't even feel like I've got anything on. This is 201. It looks really bright, and it is really bright. I'm going to blur this. I have added a little bit of a red lip liner because I can't handle a red lip without lip liner. I'm just going to blur the lip line. Okay, now that I've blurred the lip line, I actually like it. If you line your lips, blur your lips a little bit, and what that means is just use your finger to just smudge the lip line. It actually looks really good. Like, it just looks like a cherry stained lip, but you can still see your lips. You know, it doesn't look like there's so much product there. So I really like it. I didn't think I was going to like that. Okay, this is like the glossy one. Like, this is if you really want like a glossy lip, and this is super bright. So again, I don't know why I'm picking colors that I would not normally wear, but I guess it's all about being experimental. Very glossy, not gonna lie, I would still blot this. Yeah, there you go. I like to really buff the product into my lips. I just feel like it looks a little bit more lived in. Okay, are we feeling this? I'm not sure about this one, but I do love the feel of it. Even if it doesn't suit me, it doesn't mean it's not going to suit you. My favorite has to be the Inks Blur. They're comfortable, they look really lived in. You could probably apply it on the go without worrying about anything going anywhere. So yeah, let me know in the comments which one was your favorite. If you haven't tried brown eyeliner plus brown mascara, you're missing out. I've already got brown mascara on. I'm just gonna add a brown liquid liner. Sometimes I find it much easier to do my eyeliner after my mascara is done. Focusing on the end of my lash line. I don't really want eyeliner all the way across, so I always kind of like taper it in along the middle so that I have a really nice kind of lifted look here. You don't always have to apply eyeliner across the entire lash line. So if I just do that again, I did a little dash here, and then from about halfway across the lash line, I just do another line to just meet that end of the flick. You can see that there's like a gap in the middle and it's all empty, and then we're gonna fill it in. It's honestly so simple. I want to say it's easy, but realistically it's easy once you practice. But this is definitely my new favorite eye combo. Brown eyeliner and brown mascara. I'm actually excited to try these colors because I've recently gone dark with my hair and I am actually loving it, but colors look so different on the face when you have different hair color. Wow, this is like the kind of color I remember my mum wearing back in the day, like a really deep auburn red. I don't care how matte a brand says a lipstick is, I will always blot. Okay, it's a good color. It's kind of perfect for winter, to be honest. I'm gonna move on to the next. Okay, this is the type of red that I like. Okay, let's blot. I love this. This is my red. This is like the kind of red that I like. It's super bright, but it is one of those kind of like, sorry, I can't get used to this dark hair. I do love it, but I'm still getting used to it. So anyway, love this color. Definitely brightens up the face a lot more. I personally always love wearing a slightly deeper lip line with a super bright red lip. I just feel like it neatens everything up. Lastly, they did send me the Paradox Intense. So I feel like this is all I really need to finish off. So we're just gonna go ahead and add a few dots along here. Don't draw a whole line because it's going to be way too much product. Now I'm using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Cocoa. You can use a contour cream, stick, whatever suits you, whatever you prefer. I personally prefer cream concealers to contour with. Now, by applying it to the sides of the face, what that's doing is kind of helping to slim the face down. You want to go as close to the hairline as possible because you don't want to leave a gap there. It's just going to look weird. So now I've got my brush. I'm using my Hollywood complexion brush, and this is where I'm going to blend this into the hairline. And we're going to try not to bring it too far in. The whole point is to create the illusion of a slimmer face. And all this is doing is darkening the side of the face, and do that on both sides. And that's basically going to help to slim down the face that way. You want to make sure that the product isn't too warm because it can end up looking a little bit weird on the skin. It's really trial and error. So try it out first. Just because you failed, it doesn't mean it's not going to work the next time. You'll end up correcting little mistakes you make. And then with every failed attempt, you're going to be closer to a successful attempt. So keep trying. Practice makes perfect. I want to show you how crazy this foundation is. You may think it's a heavy foundation, but it is probably the lightest foundation you will ever use. From my under eyes, there is no foundation or concealer here. Everywhere else, I've got a different foundation on. So you press into this, it's like a sponge. And then you literally just go over your skin. And this is just gonna blow your mind at how quickly this covers everything without a concealer. I am not gonna edit this. I'm not gonna take any little bits out because I want you to just see what I'm talking about. There you go. How quick was that? Honestly, and it gives you a really nice glowy finish, and they actually do a matte version too. I totally get you guys when it comes to like, is it a hype? Is it just, you know, have a whole load of people been paid to show this product? I get it because I was actually late onto this. I saw so many people using this and I just kind of like, I don't know why I was being so stubborn. I was like, I don't want to try it. I don't want to try it. I got it and I tried it. And it kind of blew my mind. I was just like, why? Why do I never ever believe what I see? So even though I am a content creator, I actually do understand when you don't believe this stuff because I don't always believe it when I see it. So yeah, I just wanted to show you because I actually cannot get over the fact that you don't need concealer with this. I have immediately, within seconds, made this side of my skin look like it has concealer, foundation, and I spent ages on it and I didn't. So apply it over your skin after skincare, before foundation or concealer application. This will work well as a really good hydrating primer. Prime your beauty blender with the spray, which gives you an extra boost of hydration, but also dampens your beauty blender for a really nice healthy finish. This gives you more of a natural finish to your base so that it doesn't look so like piled on. I know this happens to a lot of people. So you put your base on, your concealer foundation is looking perfect. You set it with your powder, but then it starts to look a little bit too cakey immediately, like a little too powdery, and you want it to look a little bit more lived in. Well, that's when you can apply your setting spray. This one in particular is great to just transform that kind of just done, freshly done base into a more lived in, settled down base. So you just want to spray as normal. And immediately your skin just looks like it's just settled down and your natural oils have come through.